Hello, welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. My name is Tracy. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, each day I go through one chapter of the Bible. At the beginning of 2025, we started with Genesis chapter 1 and we are now up to Joshua chapter 4. Also, if you could hit the like, subscribe, and share buttons, that would greatly be appreciated. So in today's chapter, we see the people have crossed the Jordan River. If you will remember yesterday, we saw the Levitical priest carry the Ark of the Covenant into the river, and as they started to enter the river, the waters kind of parted, similar to what we've seen before with the Red Sea. Well, today all of the people get to the other side of the Jordan River, and Joshua gives them some special instructions. So the people are across. The priest with the Ark of the Covenant are still in the middle of the river. That part is still dry. And here's what Joshua does. He tells the leaders of each tribe, it's 12 tribes, to go back into the riverbed, this dry riverbed, and get each a large stone. And he commands them to get this large stone and take it to the side of the river and stack those stones. They're also told to do the same thing in the center of the river. So you've got these stone towers, one in the middle, one on the side, and this was done to remember what God did, to remember that parting of the Jordan River. Once all of these stones are placed where they should be, the people carrying the Ark of the Covenant leave the river, and as soon as their feet hit dry ground, the water floods back in, and the river is basically filled to its brim. So my footnote says something I wanted to share with you about doing the stone towers. It says, after the people safely crossed the river, what would be next? They were told to create this memorial. The memorial of 12 stones was to be a constant reminder of the day the Israelites crossed the Jordan River on dry ground. Their children would see the stones, hear the story, and learn about God. Do you have traditions, special dates, or special places to remind you and the people around you of God's work in your life? Do you take time to tell others what God has done for you, how He has forgiven and saved you, answered your prayers, met your needs? Let your memories of God's faithfulness become traditions that serve as monuments, reminders of God's work in your life and His cares for you. So I love that. I love that. And I'm curious if anyone watching this knows. In my scripture, it talks about those monuments that they made. And of course, the scripture was written long, long ago. But it says, in parentheses, they're still here today. For any of you who've been to the Holy Land and you've been to the part where it's believed that they crossed the Jordan River, are those stones, in fact, still there? I would be curious to know. This is one of the reasons that I am wanting to go to the Holy Land. I want to see these things. I want to see where Jesus walked. I want to see where the Israelites were during this time. I want to see all of the things. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time.